Rajya Sabha has been adjourned till 12 o'clock today following ruckus. We are going to keep our eyes peeled on the developments that are taking place in the parliament. But for now, more news in fact coming in on that front following US President Donald Trump's statement on the India-Pakistan ceasefire. Congress leader Pawan Khera has launched a fresh wave of attacks on the BJP. In a statement, he stated, and I quote, Trump is coiled around Modi like a snake. And yesterday, Rahul Gandhi handed him the perfect chance to wriggle out of the mess. Just say Trump is lying about the ceasefire. Simple, right? But no, PM Modi is allergic to talking about Rahul Gandhi's advice. And today, the snake is back, coiled tighter than ever, hissing bitter truths into the Prime Minister's ear. My colleague Anand is with us on the broadcast to give us more on this. Anand, of course, we have been talking about the many points of contention in the parliament, including the fact that, the opposition has been raising the question who called for the ceasefire. The Prime Minister made it abundantly clear that there was a conversation between him and J.D. Vance which had nothing to do with the ceasefire, but he had spoken to him about an attack that Pakistan was slated to orchestrate. He's made it abundantly clear that there was no conversation between him and Donald Trump. What more can you tell us about this attack that has now been launched by the Congress?
Yes, Savri, look, the way in which the Congress has now responded soon after US President Donald Trump mentioned that how he is going to put 25% tariff on India. So clearly, the Congress party leaders, especially Pawan Khera, targeted Prime Minister Narendra Modi that how Prime Minister not a single time in Parliament mentioned about US President Trump claims of mediating ceasefire between India and Pakistan, and as well as he didn't mention about China, that how China helped Pakistan during Operation Sindoor by giving live locations. So clearly, these are the points on which the Congress is now targeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and Pawan Khera very categorically said that how Rahul Gandhi, who is the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha and senior Congress leader, he asked Prime Minister two questions, that did US President Donald Trump mediated ceasefire between India and Pakistan, and whether how many jets were downed during Operation Sindoor. So clearly the Prime Minister chose to remain silent. However, he kept on mentioning some other things and targeting the previous Congress governments led by Jawaharlal Nehru and others. So clearly the Congress was very categorical in targeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi over his statement that he made in Parliament's Lok Sabha on Tuesday evening when he was speaking on Operation Sindoor. As Prime Minister mentioned that how Indian armed forces were completed the entire operation in just 22 minutes, and it avenged the death of the 26 innocent tourists who died in Pahalgam. So clearly he lauded the role of the armed forces, and he also targeted Congress that how it was importing idea from Pakistan and how they bites and statements were being played in Pakistani media. So clearly a fresh war of word has erupted after Donald Trump once again mentioned that how he mediated ceasefire between India and Pakistan, and also that how the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to face 25% tariff from India, as US President mentioned that he is very good friend with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. However, India will have to pay the tariff of 20 to 25%. Back to you, Savri.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.